boogie 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 boogie. Dance your hands off, baby.
Okay.
We're rolling.
Okay. So anyway, may I?
I would love it.
Thank
if you
you.
Did. I think everybody in the
I
room
know you have to leave
would love
by
it.
you have a hard out, is what they say in Hollywood.
Look, the hair. It's the hair.
It actually
It's big and it needs to be cut.
desperately.
It's all,
Yeah.
the
Do you go
whole
to
thing hinges
hang
on you.
Do you go to a special curly hair cutter?
Yes.
They have those for Jews.
They have the biggest scissors.
It's
They're
a
like
weed
garden
whacker.
shears.
Yeah, of course. All right, shush.
Shush.
I want to start, okay, this episode by sharing today's theme because it's important, okay? It's important and it applies. Today's theme, are you ready? Is energy.
Ooh.
Matter.
Good energy.
Atoms.
Havenu shalom
aleichem. Havenu shalom aleichem. There was something in the air that night. The stars are bright. Lorenzo. Okay, can I get back to my theme, please?
We all wish you would.
Okay. Quarks. Okay, today's theme is energy. Okay, everything is made of energy, including that unexplainable chemistry between people, which will, in a few minutes, I promise, you'll get to your stupid haircut, will lead seamlessly into my guest, but we'll get to him. He can just sit there in the minute, okay?
Yep.
I just want to remind everyone why they're here and who they're looking at, okay?
We're looking at you.
Who is Beverly? I is Beverly, okay? I'm an honest person, a good person. Isn't that true, right? Am I a
great person.
Am I a perfect person?
No, definitely not.
I'm not. I'm not like those other ones who are always talking about how perfect they are. And you know who I mean, okay? Mel Robbins, excuse me. Talk about not perfect. You know how she became famous, Mel Robbins? Do you know where it all started?
I don't know
You don't?
origin
Okay.
story.
She lost all her money to Madoff and then decided not to kill herself, okay? She gets a podcast for that, okay? What? I forgot the bell, didn't I? Bring the bell. Do me a favor. You look at him doing Dana's job. Again, everybody here switches jobs and then they get paid for their own job. So he's not getting extra because you have a bell. I have a bell in case I say something problematic and then we'll all learn what.
I saw your daughter hold that bell in your live show.
Okay. First of all, you didn't because Lainey and Rochelle never talk to me when it comes to performing live. You probably saw SpaghettiOs, but we'll get to that anyway. Okay. In the meantime, just sit there. Please, you're interrupting my flow. Okay. What about Brene Brown, huh? Brene Brown, I have no idea how she got her platform. I never listened to a word she said, okay?
My wife quotes her all the time, says clarity is kindness, but I really think that's just permission.
Your
to treat
wife
me like
is
shit.
another subject that we will be getting to, okay? Because she has an addiction
Can you get
problem.
through your introduction, please?
I'd love to, but
Everybody's waiting.
Thank you.
Haircut.
Okay. The pretend lesbian who is married to FIFA, okay? Lemon gay, oil day, right? Okay, she talks about what an incredible parent she is. Here's some advice from someone older and wiser, me, okay? You ready? Glennon, okay? Free advice you did not ask for. You're welcome, okay? Don't go on the record talking about what an incredible parent you are until your kids have finished cooking. Okay, do yourself a favor. I learned myself the hard way. You see, it's about accountability. Okay, here's how when my girls were 2, I wrote longhand parenting manual on a yellow legal pad. Why? Because I thought I was the greatest mother in the world. Okay, let me set the stage. Okay, I'm 30. Okay, 30 something. I can't remember. Okay, I have fraternal twins before IVF, so it just happened, and it was, at the time, an unwelcome surprise, okay? Sorry, but this podcast is about honesty, and if you're expecting one baby and then you get 2, trust me, you're not thrilled, okay? You're shocked and usually very, very disappointed. But anyway, cut to... They are 2 years old and they were alive. Okay? They are eating. They are sleeping. They are throwing Middle Eastern level terrorist style tantrums. Okay?
You say rocks.
No.
Okay.
No. What's wrong with you? Right in the mouth. They were rock throwers.
See?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The ice cream man, if he didn't slow down fast enough for them to get an ice cream. Okay, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, they're right in the middle of Marshall's in Venice Square. Okay, they're screaming and crying, and you know what? It is so refreshingly normal that I think to myself, I am Mother of the Year. Okay, because they're in their terrible twos. They made it. It's right on schedule. Okay, I was blinded by my own successes as a mother up to that point with 2 living twin daughters, toddlers, okay, who are right on schedule. And you know what? Thank God I didn't publish what was on the legal pad. But 37 years later, here we are. Look how they came out. Terrible. Okay, so guess what? Guess what I found?
You found the manual.
I found the legal pad.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
Never, and I say this especially to fire victims like these 2.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Don't throw it away. Okay. There are plenty of people in the Palisades who had a lot better stuff than you, who are very sad right now. Okay. And they would like their things
What a
back. Is that
consoling-
machine working?
Yeah, I don't.
That
That
makes
doesn't.
you feel so great.
What?
Your shit was less valuable than other people's, so don't feel
Hey,
so
have
bad
you,
about
I
your
got
fire.
a guitar seat.
I don't think you understand that what
valuable.
I'm saying is opposite. I might think it's shit, but don't you go there because you might need it someday. Case in point.
I also don't like being called a fire victim. It makes me sound like I'm a burn, like I have burns everywhere or something.
Sometimes when I look at you, I don't know if that beard is covering something. So it doesn't matter. Okay. You want to hear some of my pearls of wisdom at the time?
Yeah.
Okay. 2-year-old twins must fight it out. Divide blame equally between them. Blame everyone but you. Actually, you know what? That's actually good advice.
That is good.
So
advice.
that's not
I think
bad
most
advice.
People follow it naturally.
All right. Well, but I'm glad I didn't publish it anyway because listen to this one.
It's not a yeah.
Use one to demonstrate better habits against the other. Example, look at your sister. She can eat anything she wants, but you can't. Your body is different because it's not as good. Exactly.
Yes.
I'm dinging
Exactly.
from the past,
But
the past to right now.
You know what? It wasn't great, but it is honest, and I actually don't mind that one
These
either.
are all the things we do naturally as
This is what I'm
parents. The
saying.
terrible
Follow your gut. Your gut. That's the name of this book.
gut health.
Yeah, one more, and then the must have gotten wet because it isn't here anymore. So, okay, give them the silent treatment. Okay, you know what? These were good. I need a publisher.
They
okay,
were
Dana.
all the kind
I'm
of parents
dinging.
a seventh grader
in
would be.
general.
Okay, well, you know what, Dana, you're a producer, so do me a favor and find me a publisher. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead. Okay, we'll get to my children, but I want to get back to quarks. Okay, because the point I'm trying to make about our guest is wrapped up in quarks. Okay, this is what the AI
Can't wait to see the connection.
the AI Talmud says about quarks. Okay, the Talmud. Okay, this is what AI Talmud says. You ready?
yeah.
Boy, so cute. Okay. Compiled between the 3rd and 6th centuries CE, that's Common Era,
Yep.
after Yoshki was born, okay, does not mention quarks or any other subatomic particles by name as those were discovered in the 20th century. That's a roadblock. Okay. So AI Talmud does not say much. What does it say about energy? Okay. It doesn't say anything about quarks. It's too bad. I don't know when quark became a thing, but it's important. The Talmud does not discuss energy or matter in the modern scientific sense of physics, but it addresses the efficient use and conservation of resources through the principle of Bal Tachlit, not destroying. It teaches that wasting energy, such as burning a lamp unnecessarily, is a forbidden action. And here's what I want to say.
Anything.
Forget the Talmud on this one, okay? Because clearly I'm going to go with my gut. This is about also going back to my gut quark, okay? Experiencing the positive energy right now that I'm experiencing, the energetic chemical reaction beyond all explanation that this person next to me today is something that I can't explain and you can't see on YouTube, okay? I have to believe that quarks are real because I can feel his eyes in my cheek right now. I can feel it. I don't have to look to know it's true, okay? And he's also actually here right now, which means that his energy brought him here. So do you understand how it's all connected? His energy and my energy combined in a Trader Joe's. We're going to get to that. And he can't let it go, okay? I don't want to say he's stalking me. I'm saying he's quarking me, okay? He's quarking me.
Quark Feuerstein is quarking you.
And you see how that just happened? Do you understand how that
That
just
was
came up
good.
with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all those who identify as whichever one or both that they are, please join me in welcoming Dr. Quark Feuerstein.
Thank you.
Oh my
it's
God.
so good to be
It's so wonderful to be here. He can't wait to leave because he's getting his hair cut. Okay, so
Yes.
you are an A-list celebrity to Jews.
Sure.
Right?
The Jews.
Right?
Yes. Great
Right?
addendum.
That's
great
right.
asterisk.
Okay, so
Havenu shalom
aleichem. Havenu shalom aleichem. Okay, so let's just go back a tick. Okay, so are you recording?
Yes.
To the alphabet, the whole alphabet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the whole alphabet.
You're asking what kind of
Which
star
Hollywood
am
number? I'm going to tell you. I think you're definitely B plus.
I'm in the BC range.
You have to use a microphone.
BC range.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Like
think
before
C.
Christ
no. And I'll tell you why. Because
BC.
Kathy Griffin was the C.
She was D-list on that show.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah,
VH1.
you are in the B and C list.
Okay, don't you dare agree with me.
But, how dare? Okay,
B plus was fine.
let's just get into it. A topic that we can all agree on. Okay, the Middle East. Just kidding.
Yeah, no,
I'm just
we
kidding.
all
Okay,
agree.
okay. Here's no.
Pretty safe
Here's what I'm going to say. The place we both love and treasure.
Sure.
Okay, not the Holy Land. It is the Holy Land.
By the way, I defend it. I am out there, but the only time I've been there was in 7th grade.
Did you talk about Israel?
It was a miserable trip.
Oh, sorry.
It was so hot.
Okay, I know it's very hot. In the summer,
Hot.
you want to die.
My mom and I, we were at the Tell of Jericho. It's like 7 civilizations built onto. It was 105 degrees. We just started laughing from delirium. We were like, when can we get to the King David for a club sandwich?
This is what I'm saying. Okay, that is why the Israelis think that the American Jews are soft.
We
but
are.
anyway, I know,
We
but
are
we're not
soft.
talking
That's
about.
why we're here.
This is not a political podcast. Do you understand?
Yes.
What I wanted to talk about was Trader Joe's.
God,
Let me
I
tell you
love it.
something.
That licorice.
What's your?
That
It's okay. So
strawberry
that's your
licorice.
favorite product. I was
Oh
going to
my
ask
God,
you.
it's heaven.
Not the coconut
I could
moisturizer.
just pop them all day.
Have you tried some of their home care or self care products like that?
I
Like
have the sunblock, which is great. Goes
Okay.
on like a glove.
And use the microphone. Oh, you were terrible. Use the microphone. Okay. What about the mango? Have you tried the mango creamsicles?
Love it.
Are they
Love it.
wonderful?
How about the chip witches? To die.
Let me tell you something. The chipwiches and the naan. Have you done the frozen naan?
No, that
tell-
sounds horrible.
Absolutely not.
Frozen bread? Indian bread frozen?
You put it in the toaster for less than 30 seconds, and it is crispy and soft on the inside.
The name of it is my response to that. food.
Okay.
None
Okay.
for
Well,
me.
sorry. You know, were you? Here's a question. It's important. Okay. Were you offended at all by the Trader Jose's line of products?
Yes, I definitely was.
Yeah.
More so than the Trader Giotto's.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Okay. No Italian. It's still there. The Trader Giotto's.
That's okay. What's wrong with Trader Giotto's? It's
nothing
cute.
because Italians
Trader
are
Jose's
they're not
is worse.
No,
Was there really one?
Yes.
I never saw it.
Well, what they had.
Would they sell burritos in Trader
Yes,
Jose's?
frozen burritos. This is-
Ay,
that-
es horrible usarlo. ¿Por qué
Don't
no-
do that. You can't do that. That's
puedo hablar
you're doing
español aquí.
brown voice. Shame on you. Ding it. Ding
To
it.
speak a
Bell.
language?
Yes.
Talk.
You were.
Estoy hablando español. Es una lengua muy popular aquí en Los Ángeles.
I can't.
Wow.
It's
Tú eres
actually.
loca, chica.
Is that for real? You
Es
speak that language?
realmente, yo puedo hablar español
checks out.
fluentemente.
This checks out.
Tú
It sounds real.
Tú vives en Los Ángeles, debes hablar español.
good.
But all of that, and you don't
¿Cómo
like.
hablas con su jardinero?
Okay, but
Perdone.
Trader Jose's is a problem.
Yes.
Okay, but Trader Giotto's. Do you speak Italian?
No.
And yet you're not offended. Okay, on
No.
behalf because Italians are not offended.
Because it's not a.
Let me tell you something. They love it.
It's not
So-
highlighted for profit.
Have you ever played a mafioso?
I would love to. No.
Okay, but because you're not going, you're a little Jewy for that. But
Oh,
let me tell you
shut the
something.
fuck up. I
Okay,
can
but
play one.
let me tell you something. They love
Come
it.
to me
I
asking
don't-
for favors. but
I don't
you
want to
should
speak for
Just
Italians.
disrespect.
Oh, see, you hear that? Now you're just doing. Okay, he's doing an impression. Isn't that cute?
Has anyone ever done a Brando
I
from
can-
The Godfather?
I can do a Brando. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Marlon Brando.
That was a little more Michael
Thank you.
Rappaport. if-
Okay,
if
well,
you're
anyways,
asking
okay.
me.
So if they
It
were,
was
let's say,
Rappaport
this
doing
is.
Danny Aiello.
Here's a question for you.
Yes, anything.
If you were going to do a Trader Jose or Trader Giotto, but for Jews, what would it be? Would it be Trader Jacob or Trader Joseph?
Trader Yosef.
Wrong.
Why?
Definitely Trader Jacob.
They do
because
have a Trader
Joseph was
Joseph.
Jesus' father.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like Jacob was a little bit more in the Jew camp.
Kind of, yeah.
Joseph is a little too Christmas.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. I'm
What
gonna
about Trader Ishmael? That would be
no, because that
contentious.
it would be because that's the Muslim one. Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah, Ishmael. Like, oh, is that cute?
It'd be popular in LA.
Listen to me. I have a pug named Knadel. Okay,
You do? That's
yeah.
adorable.
And sometimes,
Knadelach?
yeah, Knadelach.
Is that the full name?
Yeah, of course.
Amazing.
Anyway, I forget what I wanted to say. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Okay, I'd love to ask you.
The
if you,
energy is so good. Do you feel it?
of course,
There's so many quarks.
you,
There's so many quarks flowing here.
So, I know, Dana,
It's true.
Dana's
It's good.
camera's off, but I want you to stop touching yourself delicately every
keep
time.
touching.
Because I think you're turned on and titillated. And
A little bit.
I'm
It's
concerned
it's okay.
because
It's okay,
No.
right, Brett?
That's fine with me.
Well,
Yeah.
he's
great.
Still
let me
a-
tell you something. He's very
gonna cut
relaxed
that out.
about their relationship.
Oh, good.
Like
Good.
it's like not.
Anything could happen today.
He's in a casual relationship. She's basically like in a firmly married commitment. Do you understand?
Yes.
Like it's not. They're not in the same situation. Okay. So now here's what I want to ask you. Okay. We have to get into it. Okay. I don't know if this is the most recent film that you've been in, but you're really television, not film. So I'm going to say it's one of the only films that you've ever been a lead in. Okay.
I have been the lead in other films.
I don't
but
think so.
None of them have been seen by more than my parents and
you're
5 friends.
And you're telling me this one has been.
I was the star of Larry Gay, Renegade Male Flight Attendant.
Are you joking right
No.
now? Okay.
Stanley Tucci, Marcia Gay Harden, Molly Shannon, Taye Diggs, Henry Winkler, Patrick Warburton, Danny Pudi.
You were the
Molly
star.
Shannon.
You were the star of it.
Star of it.
You're king of the TV people, is what you are.
Well, that's a movie, though.
I know, but still, they're all television.
I want to be.
Doesn't matter. I know what my system is in my head.
Okay, great.
But you,
Yes,
okay, you
I was Rabbi Mo,
in a movie called
Guns N' Moses.
Guns and Moses. Number one, what genre is it?
It's a thriller.
Okay. Do you believe that the title was misleading?
Yes.
Okay. That because here's the thing.
But it was an issue, and there was another title,
Which was?
The Man in the Long Black Coat.
That would have been. So, here's what. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to start by doing all the good because there's a lot.
That's the way you give
Okay.
notes.
I mean, first of all, number one and most important, not only were you wonderful as an actor,
Thank you.
very attractive.
Thank you. I wouldn't go
Truly.
that far, but thank you.
Was that your real beard?
Do you think that performance could pass as non-Jewish?
It is literally. I cannot believe how Jewish. That's what. Here's the thing. This movie, Guns N' Moses, and probably you should take a gummy first, as I'm guessing these two did before I told them to watch it, but. It's actually, what I love about it is how respectful it is towards, normally an Orthodox Jewish story, someone's trying to escape the orthodoxy. It's all about how
Unorthodox, that series was amazing.
which is a great story.
Yeah.
But most Orthodox communities are portrayed as, please get me out of this repressive situation. This one
The Haredi.
was so lovey and so kind.
Yeah.
And I also like that they didn't explain anything. Here's a woman in a wig. I'm not going to tell you why she's wearing a wig. She's wearing a wig. Accept it. Here's a rabbi who has relationships with people outside of his little storefront synagogue, and he's normal, like a normal person, which is it's a lot to portray a Jew as a normal person these days. So I found it very lovely. And for instance, even in the Shiva, okay? Do you two know what a Shiva is?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not sure. They sometimes like to pretend they know things. But what do you know why the family sits in little crappy chairs, but everybody else doesn't?
No, I guess
Yeah,
not the
because
crappy chair part.
They need to be lower than
They
other
need to be
people.
lower and in mourning and closer to the ground. I think to relate
Closer to the ground,
to relate to the
where
person who's been
where their
buried.
father is.
Correct.
Okay.
By the way, this could be that's 100%. No, we're going to Google it.
made
anyway.
that up. You
Yeah,
just
I sure
improv
did.
it.
But I'm right. I'm right.
We improv
It feels
jokes and
right.
facts.
Listen, so my point is that it was incredibly respectful, and your acting. Because of the title, I kept thinking there's going to be a moment where I can see him making a joke about it, like in The Frisco Kid, which is the only time I've seen a rabbi in the desert before.
Gene Wilder,
right?
amazing.
But you didn't. You were, and also some of the scenes were so good on their own that I almost want you to release them as short films. Christopher Lloyd, in that moment where he's
That's
where
an
you're
amazing moment.
absolutely brought a tear to my eye. Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
And also then the thriller type scenes where you were running around in a shootout in the middle of those, those in the desert with the
solar.
solar panels.
It's an eco farm.
An eco farm.
Yeah.
Incredible. That I can't believe no one has thought to do that in a more like, Mission Impossible.
It was very cool.
Yeah. And how long did it take you to shoot that sequence?
We had 1.5 days,
You're
and there was a
out to be kidding me.
windstorm, and we had to shut down for 3 or 4 hours on one of those days.
Okay. That is filmmaking, very impressive. Here's what's bad. The third act falls apart.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
And
Here we go.
But it didn't have to do with you. Okay,
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
It had to do with two things primarily. Number one, what law enforcement announces every step of the investigation at a press conference? Before it's solved. That was I had a logic problem there.
Okay.
And the other problem was just the geography of all the shooting. I couldn't tell where everybody was.
Okay.
And it felt a little not as good as the first. But generally speaking, did you receive a lot of acclaim for this film?
Mostly by Jews. But yes.
And this,
Sure.
And this, do you have any questions about this film? The two of you, I made them watch it, but they were high.
I thought
As one
I thought
should
it was
be.
good, and I had the same thing. Guns N' Moses made me think it was going to be like
Funnier.
a romp.
Yes.
And,
There's a movie
but that's
at
not
Plank-
criticism. I was just like, whoa, this is I'm into this thriller now.
Yeah.
Oh,
love
I have
it.
a question. I do have a question because I was okay. Same thing. I was like, okay, thought it was gonna be maybe a little bit funnier, but loved it. It was
Yeah.
legit, really, really
Yeah.
good. I was telling Brett, I was like, I wonder, was this originally pitched as a series and not a movie?
Interesting question.
Because I thought that the pacing, it was like my only like little thing was at the end. It was like so much was happening at the very end that I was like, oh my God, like where are we going? What? But then I imagined that if it was a series and it was kind of like a little bit of a slower burn,
I
I was
you-
like, this actually would be like
a good series.
Really
it would be
great.
a great
Anyway, that was
series.
my
like,
question.
Like Breaking Bad, but Breaking Jew.
Yeah.
Jew.
Yeah. So okay. So what did is that any truth to that?
I'm sure the creators, Sal Litvak and his wife Nina, would love to make a series called Guns N' Moses or The Man in the Long Black Coat. They would love it. But
I don't know why
it
they
wasn't,
wouldn't.
It wasn't initially thought of as a series.
And the other thing that it should have been, because the idea of, first of all, what I also love is it didn't explain how, because to me the parallel was like a Chabad rabbi, which they set up their little
he is. It's called a shliach.
Yeah,
The
okay.
guy who goes in the middle of nowhere and
Yeah.
builds a Jewish congregation.
and builds a Jewish congregation. And it's just such a lovely, there's that moment where Christopher Lloyd, who is a Holocaust survivor, which I loved. I mean, the fact that, what's his name? Doc
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown
Yeah.
shows up and is a voice for the Jews is just wonderful. But then he says, I don't even believe in God. I just like to be around the community.
Right. Yeah, I
It
like
demonstrates without slamming someone over the head that you can be a different kind of Jew. I don't have to explain.
But also that moment is powerful because there's this kid who's a neo-Nazi in his car, and I go up to him and I
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
what
I thought he was going to stab you in the penis, but he didn't.
he called the Holocaust the greatest hoax of the 20th century.
Yep.
And I say,
said that we were the perpetrators of genocide.
that's right. And I
That
say,
was very prescient, by the way, because this movie was also made before October 7th.
correct. It was.
But go on. Yeah.
Well, so he says, okay, if you want to talk, I have someone I'd like to talk you to talk
Yeah.
to. He's like, I'm good. And he says, if you're such a man, come out and talk to this guy. And then this guy gives him, firsthand evidence of the Holocaust.
3 minutes, he shares his Holocaust
How he
experience.
lost his whole family.
And shows him the numbers. And the kid, that kid was a wonderful
He
actor,
was great.
too.
Yeah.
Great, yeah.
Jackson Dunn loves it.
I'm telling you, it was a beautiful,
I would have
beautiful
left him
moment.
in jail. I'm just saying.
Oh yes,
Oh,
they're
we did say we wanted
their
him to stay in
generation is
jail.
very vengeful. Do you understand? Everything is black or white with
No,
them.
I understand
and
that.
that's why they're sort of.
you
they're-
wanted to stay in jail. for
Don't talk
being
to Brett.
a
He's part of the
neo-Nazi.
problem.
I
Please.
did say, I was like, when they got him, I was like, he can just.
What's wrong with them?
The rabbi
That-
was a better man than I was.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
The rabbi's a better man, but you're a better man than
thanks.
either of them.
Oh,
and I'll
thank
tell you
you.
why.
Appreciate it.
Because I'm going to tell you something. They don't have a baby yet. For all I know, there's one cooking in there, but they won't share it with me anymore.
That's a great mystery
Okay.
for season 2.
Yes, it is. Where's Dana's baby?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it coming today, tomorrow? or
I
the
don't know
next day?
because she also wears a lot of baggy clothes. She likes to sneak around. So let me tell you something. But I'm telling you, they don't understand, okay, that a parent, okay, will that as a child, kids do stupid things. Not your children. I happen to know them, and they haven't done anything too stupid yet.
Okay, good.
Okay, but I know some children who are on the outskirts of my family who are really not encouraging. For
Maybe not so
humanity.
much on the
Yeah, but
outskirts.
his parent was abusey.
Okay, so you think he's being a
Jake
joke? Jake
Busey.
Busey, not
Yes.
not being cute about abusive is what he was. I thought he was doing he was
Abusive.
punched in the facey because he was abusey. I thought that's what you were doing, but it's not.
No.
The literal
Literal.
Busey was the father.
Yes,
Jake
played
Busey.
by Jake Busey.
Yes, but what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I don't know.
He didn't want his. He loved his son.
He noticed.
and
he
he
noticed.
believed.
Buseys are just
He
they make
noticed
me
and
laugh.
he wanted to share.
Let me explain something to you.
Nothing wrong.
When you
I
have
think
to,
if you grow up with a Busey as a father, you're going to turn out a little weird.
okay, he's conflating
still
the
making
actor.
the abusive
Let me tell you
pun.
something. The other problem is that she's going to be a single mother when this all goes down. Do you understand?
Yes.
And I'm going to be called. It'll be Auntie Beverly. Can you watch the kid?
Right.
The father isn't
Right.
around.
So we got to keep them
So
together.
that's what I'm.
Can I say my favorite part?
Yes, I would love that.
I liked in the car I think it was you, your character, and his wife, but she was in the back just chopping bagels up.
Okay.
That was the
She had-
best part.
It was like
That
she
was-
had a scene.
Actually crazy.
That was amazing.
That
that
was pretty
actually
crazy.
Was that during the like guns are going off?
No, it was earlier.
There
It
was
in
some
the
kind
car
of
ride to
investigation.
to the Shiva. I thought the car
Okay.
ride to the
Yeah.
She's
Shiva.
cutting bagels.
She's
And she has a bagel slicer.
cutter.
It was about the bagel slicer.
Yeah.
And also she
Slicer.
could
Some
have.
people feel they need to have a jack in the car. Some people have a bagel slicer.
It was a little crazy. Also, I was confused as to why Mama is in the back seat and daughter's in the front. I know it had to do with the
I
connection.
think I realized that there were maybe two cars. There was one car with you and the son, and there was another car.
But she couldn't be driving and
I
slicing
don't know
bagels
who
at the
somebody
same
else was
time.
driving. There were two cars.
At one time, we're both
Yes,
driving.
and I think a
to the
son
Shiva.
might have been driving one of the
I
cars.
also
with
appreciated
the slicer.
that they were driving a minivan because we
Yes.
all know the
Yeah.
Orthodox and the minivans.
I
are the
find
real,
the minivans so sexy.
They are the menaces of Los Angeles.
Yes. Oh my God. Terrible
great.
drivers
Yeah.
right there in Hancock Park.
So just at the end of the day, Guns and Moses.
yeah.
Good for the Jews, bad for the Jews. Which
Good
one?
for the Jews.
I think so
For
too.
sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
How
I don't
could
know.
it- what could
How
be bad?
What could be bad about Jews? I don't know. Why don't you ask the world
I mean,
what's bad?
other than that you don't like the movie, it's good for the Jews. It's depicting
Yeah.
the Chabad community in a very
Yeah.
favorable light.
I couldn't agree
Depicting
more.
their passion and
Yeah.
their quest for the
and
truth.
you know who else was in it? Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yes.
Yes,
How about
Teaching
that?
you how to shoot.
Teaching you how to shoot a gun.
that's right. Very good
right,
catch.
That was absolutely.
That was a very intense where she called you and she was like, "You better get here right now." And I
Yeah.
thought it was. I genuinely thought like another murder had happened.
Yeah, of course, we all
and
did.
then you
But
just
no.
showed up to the gun
Yeah,
range.
it's like learn how to shoot a gun.
and I did that. Was that fun for you to learn to play with?
It
the gun?
was.
Yeah.
It was. Well,
Oh, yeah,
Sal,
Oh.
Sal, the guy who wrote it and directed
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
he's a member of Maganam, the volunteer security force
Oh,
here in LA.
this does
so
not
he really
surprise me.
knows how to shoot a gun.
It
course
did
he
make me
does.
laugh during the gun range scene where you just kept nailing the victim just right in the face like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
I'm
Show no
just-
mercy.
Between
I
the
have to
eyes.
tell you.
But it came back around at the very end because then that scenario happened in real life and you didn't shoot her in the face. You saved her
That's
at the very
right.
end. It came back. That's why.
That's Dana.
I have
And
to
the
tell you
turtles.
something.
And the turtles.
Let me tell you
I like the
something. I
turtles.
give this movie. Oh, and they love the
The
tortoise.
tortoise, yeah.
I have to tell you that was a beautiful metaphor. And I rate this movie 18 stars.
really?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah, that's correct.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, a couple of more questions because I know that hair isn't going to cut itself. Okay. And can we just have 1 minute about your wife for
Of
1 second?
course, please. I know you love her.
No, I do love her, but I think she needs a 12-step program.
Doesn't she have a couple?
No, she needs one for mahjong.
Oh, yeah. It's a problem. Every day I get packages from Amazon. They're all Mahjong related.
Okay.
There's tiles.
Yeah.
There's the racks.
Yeah.
There's a table.
Yeah, there's the flippers. I know what's going
All
on
of
and the
it.
cover and the thing.
Yeah.
I actually think she has an addiction like I've
Excuse
never
me.
seen
Excuse
before
me.
in my life.
You are the enabler.
No, I taught
You are
her.
teaching
Yes,
everybody
I'm not-
Mahjong.
Listen to me. That doesn't mean that they're all playing when they should be with their family or
You're
giving.
the gateway drug, honey.
Has your marriage suffered? I'm the.
Yes,
wait a
it
minute, wait a minute,
has.
wait a minute.
Every day I'm like, what
the-
are we doing? I'm playing Mahjong.
I'm the bartender and everyone's an alcoholic?
Correct.
That's what you're saying.
That's exactly what I'm
Listen to
saying.
me, your wife has a goddamn problem and it's going to get violent.
And you started that problem.
No, I didn't. Even if I did, it's out of control. And if I don't tell
So
you,
what do we do?
An intervention of some kind.
All right, let's do
where
it.
we bring in another
Is there
game.
food at the intervention?
Of course
and what
there is.
kind of food?
I think black and white cookies,
Perfect.
obviously.
Definitely
I have a
coffee,
couple of
bagels,
hamantaschen
scooped.
frozen in my freezer. I can defrost those, and
Oh,
then I do
great.
a brisket.
Why aren't they defrosted? It's Purim.
No,
right now.
No, it's
It was
not.
just
It's
Purim.
July, you moron.
Right.
You're gonna
Happy Purim coming up in 6 months.
Anyway, look. Okay. Let me just tell you one thing.
Please
Okay.
tell me 1,000.
Okay. This is a story about me that will lead to a question for you.
Good.
Okay. I was recently in Israel. Okay. I was, not you, my story.
Avenu shalom
They
aleichem.
them.
Oh, God.
Avenu shalom they them. You understand for trans because they let them do that there in the Middle East? Okay, well, I'm just letting you know. I was with a group. Nancy Wall is my friend. She organized it. She's a few of the women on the trip I couldn't stand, but that's another
Wait,
story.
I have to
Yeah.
just get into this for a second.
were talking about?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have 2 potential Israel trips on the table.
What are you talking about? Oh, you do?
I do for me.
Yeah.
And it's funny to me that I'm evaluating them and figuring out which one would be the better one for me. One is entertainment industry related. One is Samyenta, who was at Carnegie Hall, the event I did.
This is the most, number one, this is the most Jewish thing.
So like,
that
how do
you've
you
ever
pick
said.
which trip? Because you want the better one. Whatever it is, you want the better
You
one.
look at their restaurant itinerary.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Okay.
But let's go. Also,
But how was your trip? Was your trip a good one?
it was wonderful, but that's not the point.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
Actually, I think you were flown there by like that group.
Just hang on. Can we take a beat? What event?
Is it the JNF
No.
trip that you did?
It's like I say pause, and all you do is scream.
I'm sorry.
You did an event at Carnegie Hall
Yes, I did.
that I was mysteriously dropped off the invitation to.
Yes.
Here's
you
who
were.
was there.
You were left
Juliana
out.
Margulies.
Yep. David Schwimmer, Amy
David
Schumer, Matisyahu,
Okay.
some actors from England.
And those are some real, I mean, not
Heavy-
those are some
heavy Jew hitters.
And you got to go.
Yes, I did.
And it's so funny.
And it's
that I
like
was
crazy
not there.
that you were not included.
Well, I was playing
It's-
mahjong with your addict wife. Of
course.
While we were getting texted about this event. But I'm just curious as to how you got to
I
go.
would love to hold it over your head till the end of time.
How did you get
I
to
was
go?
included
Is this
in that,
because of Royal
and
Pains?
You were not.
They're all big Royal Pains fans. They're
Big
watching
Royal-
it on
yes,
repeat.
All the Jews love it because it's in the Hamptons where
Yeah.
a lot of Jews are.
Which is not my favorite place. I'm
But the
at
truth
Martha's Vineyard.
is,
But yeah.
and this is going to make you feel so good. The woman who organized it, I did it. They offered a Zoom. I took the Zoom. I'm on the Zoom with the two Yentas who organized it.
You
And
had
she
to
says-
Zoom a Zoom interview.
Yeah, nobody else did. I assure you, David Schwimmer and Amy Schumer and Matisyahu did not Zoom with them. But I'm there like, hi, I don't know, maybe
You'll do
maybe I'm
anything.
doing theater
yeah,
in England.
He comes along a little
Anyway,
thirsty.
she says, she says, I know, we were connected with this very connected Jew in London named Gotti, and he talked to a few people in New York. One of them was your brother, and your brother says to us, hey, you should use my brother in the thing.
Wait. You
So
got
this
here
really
because of
happened
your
because
own
my
brother?
brother's a big macher lawyer in New York who knew people who were organizing it, and he threw me into the mix.
Did anyone backstage, were they happy to see you though?
Sure.
Because they were being kind and they thought he must be someone if he's here, or they knew
Yes.
who you were?
That's a terrible question. A horrible question to be confronted with.
bad.
Offensive.
I'm asking. Okay, but well, here's the other thing. I happen to hear that you stole the show, and I'll tell you why. Because out of all of these people that you just mentioned, including Schwimmer, you're a really, really good actor. And I'm not saying that Schwimmer's a bad actor, but we've seen him do Ross. Okay, we've never seen him do anything else. You've actually done a whole bunch of things. Okay,
But let me explain to you. If I did do well,
You
I'll
did.
explain why.
You did.
Because I was the schmuck willing to Zoom.
Yeah,
Right?
with the people.
They said, oh, for the appeal,
Yeah.
to raise the money for Kibbutz Be'eri,
Yeah,
which is
it was
the
a
point of the
benefit
event.
for a kibbutz that burned down. Okay, everybody, calm down. That's not political. Go on.
Why not Mark? Mark is going to learn it. He's going to do it. He'll get up there.
You got up there.
And then I got up there and I quoted Golda Meir. I'll just give you the end of the quote.
Tell me.
She says, you must know that with the defense of Israel, you are defending not only the Jews there, you are securing the future existence of the entire Jewish people. And the whole crowd, 2,400 people, went crazy.
That's. Can you imagine? Now, have you ever been on stage at Carnegie Hall
It
before?
was amazing. No, never.
Oh my!
Why
God.
would I don't play the violin?
To me, that's like a metaphorical, like climactic orgasm.
No, it was incredible. And
Yeah.
all the Jews there were crying, dancing. I'm dancing to One Day by Matisyahu, who's playing it live.
I did see
and
you
I'm looking
dancing,
at my
and
father who's going, yeah, Mark.
Your father.
It was amazing.
Let me tell you something. Your father.
He's a one of a kind.
Made a pass at me.
After your show.
Yeah. And right in front of your mother, and she couldn't have been more delighted. She wanted to they wanted a threesome. I could tell.
He has no problem grabbing a woman by
Nope.
her face.
It's a different
and
time.
kissing her on both her nose and her lips at the
It
same
was a
time.
different time. It was a different time.
Yeah.
It was a different time.
Did you enjoy it?
Of course I enjoyed it. I actually once she touched my face, I said, I'm willing to go home with you, and they left immediately. So I
They
could
thought you were following.
I could have read it wrong.
They thought you were following.
All right, listen to me. I know you need to go get your haircut. And when
do.
I say you need to get your
I
haircut.
mean, look at this fucking
I think you
thing.
should leave it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Do me a favor. Don't take your grooming advice from
Okay.
over here.
It looks like his hair hasn't been touched in a couple of
No.
weeks.
And by the way, I like you shaggy, but a little trim wouldn't kill anybody. You need a split end.
I think he's very handsome.
He is handsome. Well, I mean,
And you did well.
They're a beautiful couple.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying for them to create a beautiful baby for me so that I can take care of it for them.
Well, they're going to do it just
On my
for
clock.
you. That's
Yeah,
why they're
of
going to have a
course they
baby.
will. But anyway, Mark, is there anything that we should be looking for? Is there Royal Pains 2? Is there a Guns N' Moses series?
No.
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 You don't still have to audition.
I do get offers, but yes, I do. Absolutely. There are
Yeah. So
auditions.
yeah.
for
Okay.
sure.
B minus, I think.
Well,
If they're making you audition,
B.
all right. Well, I don't like that you have to audition, but I hope that you and your Jewish friends over at Carnegie Hall, maybe they want a little comic relief next time.
Oh my God, they could-
God forbid.
They could not do better than having Beverly in their stadium.
If I didn't know your wife and respect her, I would absolutely reach for your nethers right now. I
do
would put
it.
my hands all
You're
over you.
fine.
But I know her and I can't look her in the eye afterwards, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
But I want to wish you the best. Give your hairdresser our best.
Okay.
Okay, put the microphone down and get out of here.
Okay, I'm going.
And then we're going to pause and then we're going to come back because I have a lot more material I need to get through here.
Okay.
This was, I love you too.
Wasn't heaven.
No, it was heaven. Get out. I want you to get your hair cut because if God forbid you're late, I'm not going to hear the end of it. And don't be careful of the wires. I love you.
I love you too. Go.
Okay, and do me a favor.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, you have 3 successful children. I don't know how you did it. I was going to get parenting advice from you, but you can scream it if you have anything.
hearing what we would have talked about if we kept going.
Listen to me. I was gonna ask him about who is the most famous person in his phone. I was gonna ask about Paolo Costanzo and whether
That
yeah.
would have been a great conversation.
Yep.
That we could have had.
Well, I was gonna ask you if Alec Baldwin ever tried to kill you. Are you that famous?
No.
Okay.
He did never, but he did destroy me at a roast when I
I don't know if
I was roasting.
Alec Baldwin destroyed him at a roast.
Yeah, there was a roast for, oh God.
Oh, you did a roast?
Jeff Zucker was stepping down, and it was a roast of him, and I was not funny.
No,
and,
you're not a stand-up.
And what's his face? Alec Baldwin gets up after me, and he goes, "You know something's wrong when Brian Williams and Katie Couric are the funniest people here."
Oh, that is tough.
No, he walks out
All right,
the door.
can he? Okay, goodbye, sweetheart.
My own roast of myself.
I mean, I don't want to say that was a disaster, but it actually use your microphone.
I am.
I know you can't see her, okay, but here's the problem with the tech. The reason that Dana disappeared off the feed, okay, is because there's such a technological. It's because the quacks that are in your laptops don't like you. You haven't spoken kindly to them. You don't understand. That's part of the lessons that we're learning here is that matter and energy are manipulatable. Okay?
That's true.
So let me go back. Now that our guest has
Do a
stopped.
little bit that way now.
Now that our guest has stopped interrupting my podcast. This podcast, this has been a crazy one. And it's going to continue to be
was
crazy.
great.
I loved it.
Oh, yeah, he's absolutely wonderful. But I'm going to tell you a little bit of some of the other things that I wanted to tell you at the beginning, but I couldn't tell you because that mouthy Jew was in the way. I can't.
Ding that.
Okay, yeah, she's confused because
Dana's not offended
because
enough.
if it comes out of the mouth of a Jew, she doesn't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
She gets all spun around. Okay, okay. So here's the thing. I should publish my legal pad. Remember the legal pad?
Yeah.
I should publish it because my children are cooked. Right? I know how it turned out already.
Yeah.
And are you ready for a sentence that I have never said in the history of my life?
I'm ready.
Both of my daughters this week are doing well.
Wow.
Not only was my daughter Rochelle bailed out of jail this week, but guess who bailed her out?
Who?
Not me. Not the married boyfriend she has sometimes. Not him. The person who bailed her out. Are you ready? Lainey.
No
Her
way.
sister. Yeah. Here's what happened in 1 week's time.
Okay.
My daughter Lainey has kept a job, kept a boyfriend, and has apparently begun speaking with the sister she hasn't spoken to in a decade. And then the heavy man boyfriend paid for Lainey to go to Arizona and get her twin sister out of jail.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
This is actually there's just like some real progress.
They FaceTimed me together and they both popped up and I thought it was AI.
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
Have
yeah.
you seen those AIs? The videos where all your favorite actors are in the same soundstage again?
Yeah, they wave.
Must,
Like this?
yeah, they wave
They
and it's
wave.
must-see TV.
I hate it.
And they
I
all,
hate it.
they
You,
all
take a
giggle and laugh.
selfie.
Even the dead ones are there. Isn't that something? It's a
Yeah.
whole thing. You don't like that?
Horrible.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
It's probably not right. It's probably not right to
really
do. They don't
disturbing.
have their permission. Anyway, Baruch Hashem, okay, a mother's joy is when her children get along. I don't know if you knew that, but you should know it for the future, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like it. Okay. And so I can surmise, okay, and this is just a guess, and I can't help but wonder. This is not narcissism. This is a narcissistic thought, which is not the same thing as narcissism. Okay? Maybe, just maybe, my parenting lessons finally took hold. Okay. Maybe their Wonder Twin powers have finally been activated. Do you remember the Wonder Twins?
Wonder Twins. Rings a bell.
Okay. The Wonder Twins. We need to talk about the Wonder Twins for a moment.
Yeah.
This is going to blow your mind. Okay. Talk about A-list, D-list, B-list. These are some F-list superheroes. And they were real. Okay. Jews created all these superheroes in comic books because, yes, Jews control superheroes too. But let me be clear. They did not do it perfectly because I don't know what schmuck made the Wonder Twins.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Zan and Jaina.
Yeah.
And their monkey Gleek. And listen to me. Do you know what their powers were? One of them could change into any animal they wanted to, and the other one could change into forms of water.
Okay.
So ice, vapor,
Not much.
water. Well, when together, if the one of them would be an eagle and the other one would be water in a bucket, and they could travel together at the speed of eagle.
Sure.
Okay, that's how that went. So I'm just saying, I use this as a metaphor to say that like an eagle with a bucket of water, my twins are also functioning together for the first time in possibly their lives. And I got to tell you something, I'm very, very happy.
This is great.
Before Miss Dr. Important Hollywood had to get to his haircut, I was going to tell him and you about a little thing that happened when I was in Israel. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And what I was trying to tell you is that there were a few women on the trip that I wasn't crazy about, but women play into the story.
Okay.
Okay. How did I wind up in a sex club in Jaffa? It's a good question. It's a good question, okay? I wound up there because there's a secret entrance at the back of an Ahava skincare store where they were having a 2-for-1 sale on Dead Sea toner. Okay? I asked to use the bathroom. Okay. And listen, every building is 1,000 years old there. Okay.
Yeah.
So they all have little passageways in the back. It's not that unusual to have to take a couple of turns. Okay. But I must have taken a right when I should have gone left. Suddenly I'm in a dark, smoky club. And all I can tell you is it was a room full of consenting adults doing whatever they wanted.
Wow.
And that is when she came over. A woman with the most gorgeous brown eyes I have ever seen. And she was wearing a thick mascara and nothing else. Okay. Our eyes locked and consent was passed non-verbally.
Okay.
Okay. We immediately did the 3 F's of foreplay. Remember? The 3 F's of foreplay for fornication?
Yes.
Finger.
Fiddling, fingering, and fondling. Yeah. Okay. It happened so fast and it was so pleasurable. And when it was done, I look over. Okay. And there was a big pile of fabric on the ground next to a beanbag that we were sharing. Okay. I let my hand wander over to it. Okay. I pick up a garment. So shake it out. What is it? A burqa.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
It was what it was. Okay.
Okay.
It was a different time. It was 3 months ago.
Okay.
Okay. But whatever you do think you understand or you're scared about at this moment, because I see you hesitating, okay? I just want to be clear that I am a reverse racist right now by telling you my truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Okay.
Do you understand that I had a lesbianic encounter with the 3 F's? And I guess it was with a fairly religious Muslim woman who felt free to express herself.
Yeah.
Which is good
wonderful.
for her. And she probably even saw my Star of David because I never take it off. And the point of it is that none of it mattered. Do you understand? For 5 perfect minutes on that beanbag
Never mind.
in the Jaffa Sex Club. What's the matter with you?
I thought you meant Star of David as some kind of euphemism.
Oh,
You saw your Star of David.
you mean for my clitoris?
Or your whole.
From
a
now
hole.
on, my clitoris and my hole are the star. Have 6 points, okay, that they want to make to you about free love, okay. But the point is that a Muslim and a Jew on that beanbag in the Jaffa Sex Club coexisted in harmony from the sliver to the bean.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Wow.
Okay, all of that. I was going to use that story to go as an entree into asking Dr. Mark Feuerstein Hollywood if he ever made love to a Palestinian person.
Oh. We'll have to have him back.
I'll have to text his wife, and she won't see it because she's probably up to her eyeballs in cracks, bams, and dots. And wins and flowers and jokers.
You got to teach me how to play.
Of course, I'll teach you how to play, but I'm afraid now that I have I'm like a drug dealer, apparently. Okay, so
just want a little peace.
It's a concern. Okay, the point is that there can be peace if we all strip down to our stars of Davids, whatever metaphorically that could be, or your pink crescents. Let's put it that way.
That's nice.
That could be rough. I don't know if they maybe think, or your or your holy crosses or whatever's down there.
Show everyone your areas.
Show everyone your areas. Don't restrict your areas.
Yeah.
Don't occupy someone else's area if they don't want to be occupied. Maybe share your areas. It is so simple. It is so simple. Okay. That's pretty much all the time. Listen to me. This is the penultimate, the penis ultimate episode.
Yes.
Of the first season of the Beverly podcast.
Yes.
Okay, we're really building to something. So I hope you'll come back. Do me a favor. If you want another season, God forbid you get on and do a review on Apple. You're commenting on everything else. Okay, why don't you comment where it matters?
Yeah.
Rate it. Don't rate it if it's only 1 star. Okay, unless it's a 6-point star of David, don't bother.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need your input. But do me a favor and support this because I'm not doing this for just. I am doing it for wellness, but I'm not doing it just for my own wellness. I'm doing it for the world. Okay? Do you have anything left you want to say, even though no one believes you're here because you're not on the camera because you're technical? We need more money. I'm going to put it out. We need money to buy more equipment because this is failing. Do you understand? Failing? All right. Well, hopefully it'll be fixed by next week, but I can't guarantee
You like on
anything,
YouTube, subscribe on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that? Listen to
Comment
me.
on
Oh,
YouTube.
look who's finally contributing something.
Finally.
Looks like if you like Brett's version of how to do that more than mine, I don't care how it's done. Just get involved. I can't tell you how to do everything. You're doing 100%
TheBeverlyPodcast.com.
TheBeverlyPodcast.com. Just
Yeah,
join.
support.
Just join.
That's the best way to
Goodbye.
support.
You're not on camera.
Bye.
Okay, if you aren't subscribed yet, don't make me yell at you, okay? You can do the kosher monthly plan for $4 a month or the kosher yearly plan for $40 a year. You get episodes early, you get ad-free episodes, and you get access to additional Beverly content, including but not limited to mini episodes of my original true crime series, Finding Finchy, where I am determined to track down Elizabeth Finch, the cancer faker from Grey's Anatomy, and make her apologize to me for giving me the idea to fake cancer. If it weren't for her, I never would have done it. The Beverly Podcast and Yodcast are executive produced by Dana Wickens. Engineering and a bunch of other stuff is done by Brett Morris. Social media management is handled by Shannon Locke. And additional support and development for the Beverly Podcast came from the Jewish Writers Institute. So yeah, you got it. The Jewish World Controllers have their hands all over this too. Scary.
Boogie 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 boogie